अच्युतं केशवं कृष्णदामोदरं रामनारायणं जानकीवल्लभम्. Beautiful bhajan, no? Have you ever thought why people do bhajans? Why people do all kinds of puja? Why people do all kinds of havans? Why are there religious practices? Why? Any religion that you belong to, you might have understood that there are religious practices that we have to follow. Have you understood why? Have you understood what is the reason behind all this? Let's understand. So, when you sing a bhajan, or let's say when you intently meditate upon God, or when you intently meditate upon some higher consciousness or some high energy, your mind feels relaxed. It attracts positive energies towards you. Difficult to understand? Let's break it down. So, when in older days, people had found everything like a job to do, a livelihood, families, communities, everything, but they couldn't find peace. They couldn't find the cool in them. So, they found the cool, the relaxation in meditation. Of course, it's not easy to do meditation. So, how to do meditation? Bhajans are the most easiest way. So, when you sing bhajan dedicating to God or dedicating it to a higher being or higher energy, your mind is completely occupied with the bhajan. And you sing and you relax your nervous system by singing and believing in the energy. You don't realize, but your mind is relaxing and you're actually meditating with your eyes open when you sing bhajan. Hence, all the religious activities that you see. So, puja was done in order to feel calm, in order to start a day with a calm mind. Puja was done, or the early morning rituals which we do in front of God, those are done to relax your mind. Those are done to start the day with a relaxed mind. So when we pray early in the morning, when we get up, or when we see our parents or elder generation people, they get up in the morning and the first thing they do is they pray. Why do they pray? So that their mind is relaxed and they can start their day with a relaxed mind, with a cool mind. Nowadays, we are starting with our day with the phone in our hand, alarm, switching off the alarm, checking who has texted at night and what all things, checking your calendar for the day, checking your emails on the phone, and then getting up. Already your brain is from the relaxed state of your sleep has come to the most working state of your mind because you're thinking all these things, right? So just get up early in the morning, join your hands, or if you don't join your hands, keep your hands this way or any way you like, and pray. Or either if you don't want to pray, if you don't want to believe in any such kind of thing, just take a deep breath and breathe out. This way, your mind relaxes. Besides, when you sing bhajan, there's a lot of breathing exercise also that happens. Hence, that calms your nervous system. So, the basis of all this, the basis of bhakti, the basis of all the religious practices that your religion follows is calming your mind. So, if you don't feel relaxed, if you feel too much stress, if you feel it's too much, just try something out. Just try some breathing exercises, try some chanting, try singing bhajans for that matter. You'll see you will be relaxed in 10 minutes. That's the power of our culture. We have so many things in front of us, but yet we don't really know what these things are done for. They are just done to relax your mind. And that is why Bhakti Yoga has been included in yoga, because yoga is Yoga Chitta Vritti Nirodha. That means relaxing the turbulence of your mind. That's why bhakti is an important part of yoga. And hence, it should be, ideally, it's your choice if you don't want to. But I would suggest do it and see. It's an amazing experience. I'll see you in the next video.